scrapes don't always have to be to attract deer. As a matter of fact, the overwhelming majority of scrapes I use are simply to position deer where I want the shot to occur. Welcome back to our Chalk Talk segment. What we're going to describe today, is one of my favorite rut stands in the entire world. The burnt red line going from the bottom along the plowed field, that's where you drive in. Where it starts yellow, that's where you walk. You can go ahead with the way this is set up, as long as you have a northwest wind. Now, as you can see, there's a stand to the north that actually works on a west wind, a north wind, a northwest wind. So between the two, what we have is we have this funnel covered. So you go ahead and you park at the end of the burnt red line. At that point, you walk a couple hundred yards up the edge of the field. You dump down into the creek. You walk the creek right up to both those stands. You pop in, and nothing in the world has any idea that you're there. What you have is a great big chunk of timber to the north, to the northeast, and a huge chunk of timber to the southwest. And everything pinches in that location right there. But here is the problem. The problem is that funnel area right there is too wide to cover. That's where coming in there with a chainsaw and creating a nasty, horrific mess. Everything that is within those burnt orange circles that are labeled hinge cut, including the one that isn't labeled, all of that is the thickest, nastiest stuff I can humanly possibly make it by hinge cutting the timber low. Most people mess up when they hinge cut by cutting it too low, making it a real pain for those deer to get through there. I did it on purpose. In front of both of the stands, the stand on the north end of the hinge cut funnel, the stand on the south end of the hinge cut funnel are both juiced with Magnum scrape drippers filled with golden scrape. No, the bucks are not coming to this spot to scrape. This is a classic pinch point for hunting during the rut. But when those bucks are passing through there, over and over and over, they stop and sniff those scrapes, giving the person up in that stand all day long to pick their spots and make that shot. And that's exactly what happens to my buddy Craig in this. I do have to apologize. Unfortunately, I had him swap the chips, and I don't know what happened to the chip. He gave it to me. It's my fault. I lost it. And Craig drills him. I talk over and over and over about how if the whitetails do not hear you, if the whitetails do not smell you, if the whitetails do not see you, it's like you weren't there. By being able to utilize that creek, we can hunt those two stands over and over and over again, and we do during the rut. It is an absolute killer rut setup where everything comes together. The mock scrapes do nothing more than stop those animals in their tracks where we want them to stop.